Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of Afternoon Showbizz. Guys, I want to know, who do we trust? Do we trust in South Africa? Who do we trust to take our country forward? Who is there that can pick them hand up and say, look here, I will be there for South Africans? We don't see anyone. Don't go away. Be right back. Now, over the course of the weeks and months, you guys saw how we followed and how we trained and how we took stories, how we spoke about things, how we went out and also see what's going on and what's unfold in South Africa in the troubles, illegal immigration, all of these things. And now you have this in your mind. Who do you trust? Who do you trust to take South Africa forward? Who do you trust with your children? Who do you trust with your future? Who do you trust with your money? Because it looks like nothing, absolutely nothing is safe in South Africa, as we can see all over South Africa. Let's start with illegal immigration. Everything is still not on par. I saw the other day in Bellville. I went to Bellville, there in Bellville. It is still, people are still stubborn to get out of their shops, and the police are so soft. Our police officers are so soft, and these people knew that our people went and do all these participations of marching and try to enforce the law, try to make the government see. But yet, guys, you can see there's nothing. I want to know what you think. Right now, as I stand here, my opinion, no, guys, I don't think the government have this under control. Now, another thing that I want to raise, money. Last week, we saw and we heard that Ramaphosa bought I think it's 225 billion rand loan. I think, if I'm right, 25 billion loan rand, in rands, he borrowed by the World Bank. Again, guys, where are this country going? And you don't want to come here and you want to say bad things about your government, bad things about who is in charge. But clearly you can see, who can you trust? And our own president, impeachment is still going on. He went to the High Court. They gave him there was no verdict given. There was actually an extension. He got it right so that his application that he applied to be reviewed. What he's actually saying, that the government, maybe the Constitutional Court has missed something. They must go and see, maybe there's something they have missed, and to delay his prosecution, to delay his verdict. On the other hand, you have corrupt ministers that he has to fire. On the other hand, you have corrupt municipalities that works, mayors. On the other hand, everything that you think is working for your country, it's falling apart. On the other hand, you have political parties that each and everyone just follow their own ways. You can actually see. You can see the DA is fighting the ANC, the way they are trying to maneuver things. I want you to look bad. No, you're going to look bad. This is going to look bad. And here you stand. Here you look at all this chaos and everything that is going on. Now you ask yourself, who can you trust? Because I don't know who can I trust. The only thing they do best when it's voting time, they set everything all over the country, and nothing is going on in the country that is obstructing anything, and everything goes smooth. Only when it's time for your vote. But after your vote, you see every person And every political party and every leader goes in its own corner. And that's why I'm saying, who can you trust? It seems to us, and it seems to me, that everyone that comes in power, seek its own agenda. But before it comes in power, it doesn't seek its own agenda. It expresses himself that he wants to do what is best for the South Africans. But when they get in power, they steal, corruption, they get fired, and they get impeachment, like our own president right now. It's so sad to talk about this, and you wonder, why is South Africa not moving forward? You wonder, why is food prices going up? Why is petrol prices going up? Why are we not moving forward? Why are we not getting what we want? Why don't we get the service that our country and our citizens deserve? And then you wonder, who can we trust? Because there's no one we can trust at this moment. Absolutely no one, because it looks like everybody seeks its own interests, its own agendas, its own waves. Whenever things comes to pass, whenever things get for them, and then they immediately show their colors. So who can we trust? Who can we trust? You've seen corruption over from 94 up until today. You see corruption, this like the news lines just say this one has steal money, this one has taken this one has misused its power, this one has bought for his family, this one, and this whole time you see they're just having this blame game and playing around, while you and me are losing our ground, losing our power, losing our stability, losing our finances, losing our health, because we are stressing. We are stressing because whoever is in power, we cannot trust. I want you to let me know in your comment section, what do you believe they can do to change the country? I want you to let me know in the comment section. Let me know, what do you think? What must do? My personal thing, I believe they must scrap this whole political parties and everything that they've come on for 94. It is not working. The system that they are having is not working. It's not working for you. It's not working for me. It's working for no one. So I believe and I say, scrap it. I say scrap it. I say remove all of these systems that are failing our South Africans, and these systems that they love to do, these systems that they are pretending it's working for us. It's not working for us. And I stand here, I have so much to say, because there's so much bad things that are going on in South Africa that you don't even know where to start. There's March and March going on, and there's also the Dula going on. And then you see March and Dula fight every Tuesday, Thursday. They are fighting March and March. And now they say they're going to move forward, because it looks like these criminals that people are saying is xenophobic, they don't listen. They have no respect for the government. They have no respect for because why? I just saw the other day that the police are actually pushing our people away, and they are protecting the criminals. Literally, they are protecting. I saw, and this guy was asking, how can you protect the very own people that are destroying this country, but you are against us? So clearly, there you see another wave of untrust. There's no trust. If you can't even trust the police system is corrupt. The Home Affairs are corrupt. Bribes has been taken. This whole system needs to be reset. And I believe the only ways is the people that needs to vote everyone out. Vote the system out. Vote the current system out. Vote everything that has been there for 1994 up until today, and say and scrap it and say it has not worked. Start fresh, new. One thing I want to say, no more political parties. No more political parties. No more division. We choose one person and we vote for one or two persons. independent candidates, and then we keep that person accountable for what he is doing for the next 4 years. That's what we supposed to do, like USA doing now. You run for office, and then we need to get people that are skilled. Unfortunately, our government, many of those ministers, they are not skilled. They are there because of a political position, and now they came into a position where they had to learn the skills, and by now we are suffering. All of our people, everyone are suffering because there's a lack of skills, in a lack of skills in the need for development in the country, because the people that are there don't have the capacity to lead, don't have the capacity to run, don't have the capacity to develop, don't have the capacity. The only capacity that they have is being political with their mouth, tactical with their voices, and that's all that we see, a circus unfold in South Africa. Now I want you to let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What do you think that we as people must do? What do you think me and you that is on the ground we must do to change this country's narrative? Because I don't see a future. I don't see really, I don't see not even this money that they've borrowed. You can see, I've read some newspapers, it states there some of the money are borrowed for infrastructure. Now you see, here's another thing that I see. The systems that they have in place, they still believe in the system, so it will fail again. Why? Because the system has been failed all over, and nobody came with a new structure. First of all, tenders does not work anymore. The tenders, they are mafias, they are people that steal the money, because the government doesn't know how to keep an account for the money. Now they borrow the money, but they don't keep an account for the money. Why I'm saying it? The only good thing that our government can do, and the best thing they can do, is to distribute money. They are very good in distributing money, but they don't keep account for the money. What they do, they will keep you in that person's account and say, look here, give the people job. Yeah, give the people job for 6 months, give the people job for 3 months, and then we look good. Yeah, give the young people job for 1 year, then we look good. So everything is based on political, but not practical, not really development. They have an idea, but you can see the facts is showing they are struggling. The fact is showing that they are failing South Africa. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think we need? What is the solutions for this cause? What is the solutions for this terrible it is, I don't know even what to say anymore. Every time I come here, I have to say bad things about my government. I want to say good things, but we can't. They are not giving us a chance. They are not proving to us that they can make a change. They are not proving to us that they are the people they will take the country forward. They are not people. And that is a sad thing. I don't know what we're going to do, but let me know in the comment section. And that is what I think the big news here is. Who are you and me going to trust? There's no one. I'm sorry to say, there's no one. I am not going to lie. I believe there's no one in South Africa right now as the government or a president or a mayor or a minister that you can trust, actually. That you really can trust, because everybody follows everybody's ways of doing things. And in the end, we get nowhere. We get absolutely nowhere. And when by the time the country is to its knees, then somebody has to come and save it with a 25 billion rand from the World Bank and think now we are safe. We are not safe. It's more debt. It's more interest to pay. It's more pressure on the taxpayer. It's more pressure on you and me that go and try to make a life. Right now, unemployment is high. It's hard for you to get a job. The employers don't want to get jobs because they want to do it also cheap. And everybody has this chain, this evil chain, that this monopoly chain, that we should be bondage in poverty, bondage in a divinity. We should be bondage in a lack of development in South Africa. That is the thing. That is the thing. So I hope that you leave a solution here in the comment section. I will see you. Let me know what you think South Africa must do to move forward. Let me know in the comment section. I will see you next time. Mr. J. Bye bye.